today is an award-winning worldwide stand-up comedian,
a host, a philanthropist, a trendsetter. Please give it up for 2Mbili.
Yay, 2Mbili.
Hello, hello.
Yes, hello. I'm good.
Okay, I can see you are winning some awards that are worldwide.
Yeah.
Would you please tell us about them?
I've won an award in Dallas, Young African Stand-Up Comedian of the Year.
Okay.
And then the others, the Upper to Africa Appreciation, Certificate of Participation in Uganda, But I've won prestigious awards here in Kenya. Czech Awards Most Promising, 2014. Yeah, Czech Kumekucha Awards in 2013. Then there's Extreme Awards which I've won, like mpaka nikaanza kuambiwa I'm part of the panels, yeah, or the owners of the yeah, Extreme Awards Stand-Up Comedian of the Year in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then 2021. Then from 2022, I just told them not to nominate me again.
Are you kidding me? So
Yeah.
you stopped them from nominating?
Yeah, I had to stop them because guys were like, yo, this thing is not serious. If this guy can be winning this thing every time, then it means, yo, he's part of you guys.
Right.
Yeah. But again, it wasn't about that because you see, these guys were nominating me alongside other comedians like Eric.
Okay.
Then, my fans were active, It's a vote, like a voting process.
Okay.
You get my fans when I share the flyers. I get like 10, 20 fans voting.
Okay.
Now you see maybe Eric Omondi side, he gonna see that like this award is too small for him, so maybe he won't even post. He won't even let his fans know that he's been nominated.
Okay.
So most of the time you see his fans were not aware. My fans were. So I gave myself, my fans wanna vote, So I used to win. There is even a time I won with only 2 votes, meaning the people who I was nominated with didn't take a damn about the award. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your philanthropist scheme. I'd say you're doing really a good job.
Thank
Just
you.
to mention a few, I've seen you always give charity to do some contribution to children.
Yeah.
And the one that caught my eye is the one for Caliph Cairo, when you came out to open the what pushed you. Why did you decide to do that?
One thing people don't know is 2Mbili as a brand, I came to limelight through helping people. And that was long time ago, counting almost 13 years back.
Okay.
So I used to do my own show called Laugh for Charity.
Okay.
Where instead of you buying the ticket in cash,
yes,
you used to buy the tickets with something like a pair of shoes that you're not using. You give out clothes. You give out maybe some cooking oil, So, cause I wanted to, instead of you giving me money, when I give you money, I feel like I'm really helping you. But again, when I give you cooking oil, to me, I won't see like I'm helping you. You can only use the cooking oil for cooking. But cash, you could buy the cooking oil, you could make yourself pay rent, So I used to collect all this cooking, everything that my audience used to come with, and donate them to children's homes. Yeah. So I used to do like the show on Friday, then maybe on Saturday or Sunday, I could donate them to maybe just some random children's homes. Yeah. So that's how it became popular back then, especially at the University of Nairobi, where I was a student. And I used to invite celebrities. Back then, I wasn't that popular, but I was a big deal at the University of Nairobi. Yeah, so that's how my charity began, the whole thing. For Cairo, I felt like it was just common sense. Yeah, when you can't tie somebody's hands and tell them and send them to bring you something, you have to untie them then send them to bring maybe something that you want, So I felt like Cairo's hands were tied. At the same time, he's required to sort his problems or his issues with his clients, and the only way he can do that is by being free. So me, I was just trying to help him buy his freedom, and since I personally can't give out 2 million, I have to bring together people who could, you see. So it wasn't for people who are criticizing him. It was something that not for everyone. People who still feel something for Cairo, something positive for Cairo. Yeah. So wale wasewa, he deserves to be in there. Utapata most of them are people that they have no relationship. They have no, they will never do any business with him. Yeah, ni mahaters too, because kuna law, there's law. Law may come and be a Cairo, you need to pay this, you need to clear your mess. So
Do you have like a personal relationship with him, or it's this issue that's brought you guys together?
no. Cairo has been my friend for long. I've done a couple of content with him.
Okay.
I've done let me say, not business. I haven't transacted any business with him.
Okay.
I've done a couple of content with him. So me, anybody who comes my way and just handles me well, I handle them as family.
That's
That's really nice. As long as you ever accommodated me anywhere, maybe nilikuwa tu napita, I was thirsty and gave me water. So I just feel, this guy is part of me. So I can't just sit there and watch this guy akigeuzwa left, right, and center. The law has to take its course, But again, there is this, we have to come through for him. I have no power to end all, to close his files, But again, I just have this opportunity that I can bring a few people together and raise something for him, because his bail or bond is 2 million. At that time, he can't raise 2 million or whatever money. But again, he still has people who feel something for him. People are like, we should be fundraising for the clients so that they end these cases. No, we have not that power, because one client and a business, something like 4 million. Kenyans are not ready to raise 4 million. If I come out and say, today I'm raising money for the clients, maybe wapange laini, we're going to do something for them. Same Kenyans will be like, no, you should bail out Cairo. If I try to bail out Cairo, no, you should try and raise money to refund to the clients. The client's money, I think, runs into tens of millions. For Cairo, we only needed 2 million shillings. Which one is easier?
It's easier.
For Cairo. If Cairo comes out here, he'll try and talk to his clients, ataongelesha. Give me more time, I'm gonna sort this. But if we sort the clients, Cairo will still stay in. How is he benefiting? Nothing. Yeah.
Okay, that's very great. Cairo is very lucky to have a friend like you. I want to talk about your trend setting. Like you set a trend. There's a time that you put on skirts, and I'm aware you are a father.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm a father.
So why the controversy?
Sometimes it's just like a question. Do you put on trousers?
I do.
Yeah. So what is wrong with me putting on a skirt?
From the, personally, I don't have a problem with it, but the generation,
the generation out there, why do they have a problem with me putting on a skirt when their mothers, their sisters, their aunties, and everybody female, they put on trousers?
I don't know, because I believe that maybe a skirt is specified like for a certain group, like
No.
female.
It's not. You can. It's funny that you guys could get to heaven and find that you are not supposed to put on skirts. Walai, hey,
Are you serious?
niambie kwa Bible ni wapi wamesema men should put on trousers and women should put on skirts? Where? In the Bible, where?
In the Bible, I think the Bible specifies a man and a woman, and there was.
Yes, it's man and woman. Do they have like a specific dress code for men and specific dress code for female? Do they?
I don't think they do. Coming to think of it, that's very smart. But
They
then
don't.
how we are brought up,
They don't. They don't. The only thing that is restricted, I don't know, is in the book of Leviticus where they restrict men from shaving the sides of their heads.
Which you don't. Huh?
Yeah, I do. Ni dhambi tutarepent mbele. No. You see, according to the Bible, it's a sin to shave the sides of your head. You know. Hizi zingine ni kimbelembele tu za binadamu. Sijui umevaa. Then tell me, do they have like if you Google, can you Google dress code for homosexuals?
Yeah.
Can you Google na ikulete ndio hii specific this one?
Yeah.
How do homosexuals dress?
I can't judge, but I think because it's homosexual, so it's a mixture of something.
Ni kimbelembele tu ya watu.
Ni kimbelembele tu ya watu.
If a man can put on a skirt and they refer to him as homosexual, then it means also women who put on trousers are homosexuals.
Okay, so just to make it clear that you are just putting on the dress code because it's a dress code.
For me, it's fashion, not dress code. It's fashion. There's a difference between just dressing up and there is a difference between fashion. You can dress the whole week, but that's not fashion. Fashion is unique, outstanding. That is what fashion entails. Outstanding. You get outstanding. Diamond will put on a trouser. Maybe he will be criticized back home, but here in Kenya will praise him. 2Mbili will put on a skirt here in Kenya. Outside they will praise me. That's the same way Kanye puts on just dresses the way they want. If today Kanye's wife, Sensori, dresses, somebody in Kenya dresses like Sensori, they will criticize them. Why?
Sure.
Because it's our own. We appreciate people who are not ours. Why? Because you don't have that confidence to be the person that you are looking at or the person that you are criticizing. Get? Or just because you can't be me, you feel like I'm not supposed to be the way I am. So many people out there just want to put on that skirt, but they don't have that confidence. I have it.
So you think the world should be, or let's say the Kenyan generation, or let's say the Kenyan audience, because should let people be who they want to be?
No, people should just mind their own business. Yeah. You'll find people criticizing. Number one, they didn't even get close to being invited to those events. So for them, only viewers. Accept your position as a viewer. View.
Talking about Kanye West, I saw a post that Snoop Dogg followed you. Was it cloud chasing?
No, there's nothing like cloud chasing. People just the way I've told you, because 2Mbili has done this and you can't, you'll feel like it's cloud chasing. Then cloud chasing also, by the way, is not bad. It's showbiz. It's showbiz. Sometimes if the world would have been so boring if everybody was just real and everybody was just real and be normal. Normal is boring, Can you imagine leo nitokeleze na hiyo wig umevaa? Nimetrigger emotion yako in a way, either utajam ama utafurahi ama utacheka. You get? But if I just come normally, it's boring.
It's boring.
Yeah, So for Snoop kunifollow, then Wakenya akani unfollow.
So unfollow.
Yeah, and there's so many, me by the way, so many people, I rarely follow back. I rarely, most of my closest friends, I don't follow them back.
Wow.
By the way, on a serious note, I follow my fans. I follow my fans more than I follow my fans more than my friends. You know, I follow my fans. You know, I just have like every day I have to get one or two people who come to my DM to request I follow them back. So they will explain how they are my fans, etc. So me, I don't see it as a big deal. I just follow them back. They will feel good, you know. But for my closest friends, kama sijui, you can notice, I don't follow my closest friends on social media. Because they are my closest friends.
So if you follow someone in social media, it means they're not your close friends.
No, kuna wale wenye siwajui, so I don't follow them. But they are my friends, my close friends, that I feel like they are so much close to me. They are part of me or part of what I do. So I don't follow them back. Then you cannot follow back everyone. At sasa you have 1 million followers and 1 million follow backs.
True.
It's weird. Yeah.
So how did you get
Kuna wale tu wenye ukach.
Sorry.
Kuna wale wenye ukach. Like mtu kama Shiti aliniunfollow just because I never followed back. I didn't notice by the way. I noticed because me ni fan wake and he's also my fan.
So
then we
you
used
guys have met
tumejipa. No, he's my friend. My first apartment naishi nikijipa rent, Shiti pia naishi pale. Then pia later in life pia God amefungua manjia. When we moved, kila mtu alienda akahama akaishiishi manyumba zingine na huko tena again tukarudi tukapatana tena sasa kwa wadosi tena, unaona, living in the same place, so he's my friend. Bana huku tukitezeka tulijipata pamoja. So me not following him doesn't mean I don't consume his content.
Sure.
I do consume his content. So there's just a time it's not stalking. I don't have time to stalk a man or just anybody. So maybe one time was like I wanted to consume his content because I'm a big fan.
of DJ Shiti.
Yeah, Shiti. So
Yeah.
So I then we've even done a couple of projects together. So nikapata unfollow. Nikaelewa tu he unfollowed, you know. Yeah, though I didn't feel, because me, I don't care who follows me, I don't care who I follow. You know, me, just random grab content. Kama ni fan wako, I'll search for you na nitaku. Because not every time ataka na follow your content will pop up.
Sure.
You get? Because there are so many thousands and thousands of content that zinapostiagwa, but there are those specific ones that I search. I search huyu niende ni watch content yake. Yeah.
So how did you get up into stand-up comedy?
Stand-up is I just feel like I was born to make people laugh naturally, you know. Then pia nilitumia kama like a business to me. It feeds me, it used to feed me, and I believe it will still feed me. Yeah, when I was in campus, the first time I'm doing stand-up was in campus. When I just felt like, let me do this during the first week of orientation. Then I started doing my own show, the campus comedy show, where I hosted a couple of comedians. It grew. Even some who grew, they blew even more than me, became more famous than me, they made more money than me. Yeah, I still consider them as brothers and sisters. We're still good. Because kitu yote, never feel shy to support somebody. Kenya sasa tumekuwa mbali. There are people who just fear supporting you because they fear you might be bigger than them. You get? So hiyo kitu iko Kenya sana. Me, I never shy away from supporting people. I don't care if you will be bigger than me or not. As long as I have my small cake that I'm eating.
And you
I don't
satisfy
sleep
the needs.
hungry. I pay my bills. I don't care about your bills. I'll support you in any way I can.
That's very great.
Yeah.
So I saw you were in Tanzania
Mm.
by a guy called Chef Love.
Yeah. Chief Godlove.
Yeah, Chief.
Mm.
A guy called Chief Godlove. What took you there? Showing off?
No, why should I go to TZ to show
I
off?
don't know, tell me.
It's content.
What were you guys
I
doing?
mean, content business, nini, content business. I don't do content to be known. It's my business.
There were cars that were
You know,
involved that were very
yeah,
expensive.
I do my car show, Celebrate, which is the biggest car show in Africa right now.
Really?
Yeah,
What's the name?
Celebrate.
Celebrate. So
Yeah.
you are
I
right.
host celebrities with their cars.
Wow.
Yeah, so I went to TZ specifically to host Chief Godlab because his cars have been going viral in East Africa. So I saw it like just an opportunity to bring the content close to people. Because for him, you see, he just record them randomly and post short. So I wanted to get into details.
So you got the details.
I got the details and I haven't posted the episode yet. What I posted is I visited his home. We had a chat. He took me around his the mansion where the dogs are living.
Wow.
So I haven't posted the car show, but it will be live this Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah, this Friday.
Really?
Yeah. On my YouTube channel, Everything Cars with 2Mbili. Yeah.
So now that you're a comedian, what makes you really laugh? Because you are here making us laugh. What makes you laugh?
Laugh. Anything, hata mi hujichekesha tu. Hujichekesha. Yeah, I watch me and I laugh.
Okay, that is possible.
Yeah, I watch me and I was like, because you see, me ni msee, mi huongea tu. I just find myself talking and in the middle of my talks, napata watu wanacheka. So I have to sometimes rewatch and see what were these people laughing at. Napata, kumbe nilisema hivi. That was funny. Yeah, that was funny. So that's me.
So now because you're in the field of cracking jokes and creating content, what is your most memorable memory? Like when did you have, what's the most memorable memory in your career?
In my stand-up, there's those positive and negative. Negative ni zile you go to perform, people don't get your jokes because they are too intelligent. Some jokes zangu taka akili. Yeah, so sometimes you are too intelligent. They start booing you, then you start roasting the people who boo you, and the people are there laughing at them. So you feel bad that people are laughing at them, Sometimes as a comedian, I've never allowed myself to get off the stage without doing what brought me on stage. So if at all you're gonna boo me, you're gonna be the content. I'll just roast you.
So you turn it all around.
Yeah, you have to go hard on some people so that next time they don't do it to other people because you've been prepared for this. You've been paid maybe sometimes for this. So tafuta tu kamse kamoja kana kubuu na ukatumia kama content uchekeshe wale watu wengine instead of kubamba mtu mmoja na uboo wasemia. So bamba wasemia na uboo huyu mtu mmoja. Yeah.
So what's the funniest joke?
Then most memorable, I think, memorable is when I was chosen in the whole of Africa, to do a stand-up comedy tour in the US.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
fully paid, yeah.
The visa.
Everything.
So
Now see visa to visiting visa. It was a working visa.
Wow. Which is a year thing, no? So
in 2017, 18.
Wow,
Yeah. I was still young. Those days hakukuwa na social media sana. Yeah, so blogs zilikuwa ni gazeti na ni Fridays, Pulse pale. So it wasn't that much like right now ati saa 2Mbili amevaa kiatu ya left amevaa side ya right alafu nina trend. Yeah, sijui 2Mbili ameenda tu Uganda na kupostiwa, you know. It wasn't that big, but I'm sure kama ingekuwa saa hii it will be a big thing. Yeah. So I went there, did shows back to back. I was being paid, you know. I was being paid well. Yeah. So I appreciate God, man.
That's really
God.
So what's the most embarrassing thing that have ever happened to you on stage?
Hiyo tu kubuiwa tu. Embarrassing, let me see. Embarrassing. Funny thing ni kwangu as a comedian it can't be embarrassing because I'll just make people look like it's a joke.
Okay. So do you have like
I'm embarrassing maybe any time when this year when I was doing my show, the one man on my birthday maybe nearly faint. But again, people are like, "Ati nearly faint when I was performing." No. I had already finished my set. I was just giving the vote of thanks. Then before, I think ni fatigue.
Hadn't slept.
Ni fatigue na kutokula vizuri. Lack of enough food. Sisi pia ukosa food majamaa. We sleep hungry. Sisi ulala njaa. Msio unaweza dhani tuna fast. No, we sleep hungry. Like you wanna eat but there's no food. So you turn it around. Unaanza kuomba. You pray. Like ulikuwa ukule but there's no food. So there's no food. You start praying. It looks like it's fasting now.
There's a joke I heard that if you're fasting because you don't have food, the prayers are speak.
Haziwezi work walai. Haziwezi work. Yeah, haziwezi work because now hiyo ni kuchezea Mungu. Kama you know for fasting you prepare. Sema this week, this coming week, this coming month, I'm gonna pray for this and this and this and this. Because me, I've been praying and fasting for my art work before I became famous, before people started knowing me, before my art started paying. Because there's a way you can pray to be famous, then you get famous, there's no money. So you pray for fame and your art to pay. Yes. If you pray for fame, it's gonna come. Fame doesn't come with money. It comes with challenges. Yes. Because wanakujua excess, wanakujua like every corner people want to utoe form. Then unatumiwa watu wanateseka wasaidie na unapate wewe ndio part of them.
So sasa ndio umejulikana. Sasa itabidi wanafikiria uko naye.
Yeah, they feel like in Kenya I don't think there's an artist who is whose pockets is bigger than their name. Yeah, wasa wanateseka hapa nje.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
But I see artists putting on Gucci and designers.
Kwani Gucci ni how much? Gucci is in printing.
I leave the fake ones. Now we are talking about the real Gucci.
How do you know they are real?
You can know. They have cards.
Kuna watch ringtone sana.
I don't listen to it. I don't know how it is.
Hizo vitu unaenda tu hapa unaprintiwa, unashonewa.
But that's not original. That's the point, you know?
Nobody wants to know if they are real or not. As long as umevaa Gucci, nobody cares.
Okay, that's the perspective.
As long as the spelling is correct. Vile tu zingine guok. Vile piga guok.
And do you have a line like where you drawn in your jokes? Like you have a line?
Like no.
Like is there a way you say now I can't joke about this?
Yeah. Sometimes me I've done a couple of dark jokes, but again I always have like a line. Ina depend ni wapi, the situation, you know? Yeah. Situation ya hii audience ni gani? You see, you can't go doing stand-up comedy sasa kwa matanga. But there are those jokes, kuna tu zile jokes zitatoka. Unaona? Zenye msee ataona this one is hii imetoka tu. Hapo apige. You can't prepare to go crack people in a burial, in a funeral. Una get? Una get? But in the middle of you talking unapata msee jokes zinatoka. You get? Unachomea marehemu kidogo. Alikuwa mtumbo wako ni. But unaisema kama joke, but it's the reality. You know, wasa uchomea marehemu atiwa ni kama wana joke, but it's the reality.
Ni kama wanasema alikuwa ameacha mtoto wake.
So ndio furahisha wanakijiji.
So if you weren't a comedian, what job would you do?
I'll be a microbiologist ama wakili. Yes. Ningekuwa wakili. I studied law kidogo for 1 week. Nikachorea.
Like for 1 week?
Yeah, for 1 week.
I think now it's comedy.
No, it's not comedy. Me, I'm a learned friend.
You're a learned friend.
Yeah,
So you went to
I did an interfaculty. I did interfaculty transfer. Went to study microbiology at the University of Nairobi. Yes.
Okay.
So kama mambo Kenya wangekuwa wanaua wasanii, unajua, so that means nobody will want to be an artist. Mimi ningebaki kwa career yangu. Sasa ingekuwa tu natetea watu wameua watu. Natetea wezi.
Na magaidi.
Na magaidi.
How did it feel to be nominated amongst like the handsome guys? Was it Africa or East Africa?
No, it's in Africa. I didn't feel like anything. You know, this is something that I'm used to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm used to being told you're handsome, you're looking good,
you're
smelling nice, you know. No, hata yeye mwenyewe anajua. That's why he chose me.
Okay.
You know, you can't choose somebody who you don't feel they are looking good. So no woman wants to just walk with anybody. That's why you see most women, they don't post their blessers. Unajua unamsema post sugar daddy wake. No. You can post anything from them, but you can't post them.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us about this vote for being handsome. Did they contact you guys or it was just...
No, what people confused, by the way, the ranking was collectively as Kenyans. So any Kenyan, feel free to post yourself or post anyone you know and appreciate them. You are part of Kenyan men. You've been ranked the most handsome in Africa. So for that one yenye mimi niliwekwa, it was for a blog Nairobi Gossip. Ukienda Mpasho, they posted a group of theirs. Ukienda SPM, they had a group of theirs. Every blog had their own people. You get? Because it was collectively Kenyan. It wasn't specific people. Atijui mbona nania yuko kwa hii list. No. Your man is part of Kenyan men. Collectively. Pengine hata randomly tu pia aliparticipate kwa hiyo test. Unaona? Because they choose a couple of people. There are people who just randomly wakujua wanakuangalia wanakuuliza unafeel aje ule jamaa. No, they look at people randomly tu. Kwa barabara tu, they don't even shake hands, they don't say hi. Ni random tu wanapita. Wanaangalia wanasema out of 10, the first 10 men we met, 7 were cute, 7 were handsome in Kenya. Wanaenda Nigeria, out of 10 men we met, 2 were cute, 2 were handsome. So wanakuja wanaeka collectively wanasema Kenya has the most handsome men. They don't look at everybody. Because pia Kenya pia ukianza kuangalia kila mtu anaye tungechoma. Wazee wakutane na 0-0. Zero.
0-0 yako sawa.
0-0 yako fiti, but yes sasa ni average. Average people. Unaona? Sisi watu kama sisi akina 2Mbili sasa sisi ndio tumekaa kwa mstari wa mbele. Pale ndio wakuficha rada. Unaona?
Na naona mnaificha kweli.
Unajua pia wasofu wanasema, unajua Kenyans, shida wa Kenya ni hatukwangi serious. Wakenya hatukwangi serious.
Aje sasa.
Kwa sasa unapata kwa ile list mtu anauliza mbona Steve Simple Boy hayuko hapa? Unaona? Shida yetu kubwa kama Wakenya, number one, we are not serious people. We are not serious people.
Why? But I think Steve Simple is also human. And
No, nobody has said he is not human. This thing was serious. Tulikuwa natafuta watu handsome.
So you categorize him as not being handsome?
No, I don't know, but again, there's being handsome, there's cute, then there's good looking. Alafu na kukuwa na roho fiti. Unaona? Steve ako na roho poa by the way. Have you ever interacted with Simple Boy?
Yes, I interacted.
Ako na roho fiti, si ndio?
Aliniambia hata kuitwa konyo
problem. Dragon.
Yeah, dragon testing. Yeah, I love.
Ndio ufike level. Have you ever seen a handsome man akitoa moto? Wewe toa moto na wewe ni cute. Hizo ni vitu tu Steve tu ndiye anaweza fanya. Steve, Kasongo, Raila, yeah, that caliber of people.
Okay, so have you ever been a best man in a way?
No, I've never.
Why?
I've never.
So you were not fit for that position?
It's not that I'm not fit.
Never thought it could be a good fit.
No, I'm always busy. Why should I just go stand by somebody the whole time like sina kazi?
What if they pay you?
No. Hapana. Me, I don't look for money. You can't buy me with money. You can't buy with money. Me, time. If you can pay me with time, then you can afford me.
Okay.
Yes. If you can add me in a day, say my day has 24 hours, leo siku yako inaisha 25 hours. Then umefika bei. Yes. Lakini mimi niende tu ati nasimama all along kando ya bwana harusi, akisimama pia mimi nasimama, akienda left, ikifika saa yake ya kukula pia mimi ndio ninakula. I can't eat before him. No. Siwezi kuwa best man. I do attend.
There's a wedding that was trending.
Hakuna mse ukafala kama best man. Na wewe usijui ni best lady.
Sasa you would want to be.
Hatu mse ameingia gari, wewe unaingia, lazima ukae naye kwa hiyo gari.
Kuna shida gani?
Haina shida, barageni unakaanga tu fala.
Really? Sasa let's say ukitaka kuwa in the future, are you thinking of doing
I can only be a groom.
So you're thinking of being a groom in the future?
I'm not thinking I'll be a groom.
You'll be a groom.
Yeah, I can only be a groom. Not anybody's. Mimi by the way, nakuwaga busy. Naweza excuse hapo kidogo na niishie niende nifanye shughuli zangu. Yeah. So I have no time to be anybody's best man.
Okay, so what is your best audience?
For what?
Like stand-up comedy, like
intelligent audience. Yes, intelligent audience.
But how do you determine the audience are intelligent when you crack?
Number one, they will buy tickets to my show. It means they know me and they understand me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't buy just a ticket to 2Mbili's show now. You're not intelligent. Yeah.
Okay.
You should watch my shows. Watu macho ine mtu amevaa kofia tu nzuri, ijaandikwa ujinga, yani intelligent people.
Tell me about your name 2Mbili.
22.
22. 2Mbili. Why the 2Mbili?
I wanted before the age of 22 to be somewhere in the comedy industry. Yeah.
Did you manage?
Yeah.
So how old
Got an award at 21.
How old are you now?
I'm 32.
So you're confident, You're achieved something.
Mimi sina vitu za kuficha mimi. Mimi maisha yangu yenye nimefika na ngoja tu tarumbeta.
Tarumbeta.
Hasitaki kitu. Si tarumbeta twende kwa Yesu Ai. Hakuna kitu inaweza fanya nikose kuingia mbinguni sasa.
Lakini hiyo inaweza kuwa because Mungu anapenda the heart of kids. So yeah, mimi naweza sema unaweza.
Mimi hata nimefanya. I've done so much. Nimefanya mazuri mingi, hata zile mabaya ndogo ndogo, yani God mwenyewe anasema tu wenyewe ndio Gabriel mwacha ingie ndani. Hiyo ni kidogo sana. Yeye tusimchome na hiyo.
So tell me about your struggles.
Which struggles?
Because you told me you like to support people because you are never supported. So tell me about your struggles as when you were an upcoming artist in Kenya. What made you feel like now, from today, the fact that I'm here, I'm gonna take this big step to
You,
always.
the thing is, when you have an ability, there are always people who won't see like you are able, you see. And if you accept that you are not able because they think you are not able, you will never be able. You'll never do it. So the only time is maximize your ability and expand the ability. Umeget? Nimesema nini? What I mean is, there are people who have passion to be anchors or presenters. But for them, they just want to be seen on a national TV. But again, national TV, they feel like you can't. But according to you, you feel you can. What do? Take that opportunity, that ability you have. Open your channel. Open a channel. Start doing what you could have been doing there. Give it time. Persevere. Be patient. Persistent. Keep on doing it. At first, you'll get 3 views, 4 views, 10 views. After 10 years, you'll get 1,000 views, or even after a month or days. Today, to me, you feel like you want the views right away. No, you want to be big right away. You feel like you are the funniest. You feel like you have this funny joke. You feel like you have this funny set. You just want to get on stage and make people laugh. Not forgetting, you could be very funny, but they don't know you, so they won't laugh. You know, we have that kind of audience. Just because you're not Kevin Hart, they can't laugh, and that joke is very funny. They can't just laugh because you're not famous, you're not popular.
So is it a problem that is affecting Kenya or something?
It's like a celebrity. Right now, you're hosting me. I'm very sure you've approached so many celebrities. They don't want to give you their time just because maybe you are not Lilian Moody, you're not Jeff Koinange. You get, they want such people. But you have the skills, you have everything. But sasa wewe pia uta feel like your world is done. So utajipata give up. Yeah.
So if you don't think well and get out of the dark hole. Okay. So do you have children that you take care of who are not your own?
Yeah. I feel like even my fans who come kwa DM wanataka tuwasaidie, they are still our children. Yeah. Yeah.
So niliona walikuchangia kununua gari.
Nani hao?
I don't know, Kenya. I don't know. So is it possible to convince
it's possible. Yeah, it's possible, but hawakufika. Hakufika hata ya mafuta yenye tungetumia hiyo deba. But I appreciate for the ones who sent their 5 shillings, 10 shillings, 70 bob. I appreciate. Haikununua, haiwezi. Wakenya uchange online. Na si ati ni kitu ya kuteseka. Hey, wanaweza changa tu wahaya gari upelekwe home. But again ati sasa ati gari utakuwa unapita nayo. They'll be pointing it, hii gari yetu. Mchalitoa pesa kidogo sana ndio uongea mob. Hata mchalituma 15 bob yake hapo. Anakutusi tu na gari. Gari tulinunua. Nini.
So how is your relationship with your fellow people?
Which ones?
Like your fellow comedians.
It's so good. It's so healthy. Mimi sinanga shida na mtu yote.
So the space is healthy.
I have no problem with anybody as long as uko unafanya fiti kuniliko ama unafanya mbaya kuniliko, the respect is still the same. I'll respect you the same way I respected you when you are up there. I'll respect you the same way I respected you when you are down there. Yeah. I respect you the same way ulinifikia. Maybe wakati ulikuwa unashuka tukakutana, ama wakati ulikuwa unapanda tukakutana. Yeah. The respect is still the same.
Okay.
maybe wetu ndo ni treat differently, but most of the time I don't give about it. Yeah, because whatever amount you make, I'm not part of it. I'll still have to go to my pocket or go out there hustle to pay my bills. Yeah, sitakwambia bro, juzi ulipiga show nyingine ukalipwa 2Mbili man, hebu lipa ile. Again. So
what's your dream venue to perform in life?
Dream venue.
Yeah.
Dream venue. I just want to sell out my own show in any stadium in this world. Any
stadium.
Yeah.
As long as it's
Ikuwe ni Masinde Muliro Stadium, ikuwe ni wapi.
So that's your dream?
Yeah. I don't want to dream to perform in anybody's venue. Sasa mimi nina cutting raise ama just being tagged along. My dream is to sell out my own show. Yeah. In a stadium. Wase wanaingia hivi stadium juu yangu. Yeah.
So what would you like, just to summarize our interview and then you can play again.
Okay.
So what would you like the world or Kenya or the audience to know about you that they don't know?
I wouldn't like them to know anything about me. Yeah, wacha tu ibaki hivyo wajui.
Utaki kurekebisha
No, I'm not perfect, but again, I'm just okay with me. For those ones who see me as a bad person, wacha ibaki hivyo. Wale wananiona kama mimi ni mentor, wacha ibaki hivyo. Yeah. Unajua pia unaweza kuna wewe ni mentor una mentor msee afanye kitu mbaya. Yeah. They're just people who admire you because you are a gangster. Kuna mtu mahali utamani maybe msee juu msee aliua msee, so they wanna be like them. Yeah, so wacha tu ibaki hivyo.
Okay, so now because I'm trying to continue with my Italian classes. So when my guests come, I normally like to ask them if I can ask them one word in Italian. Which word? Just don't make it complicated.
Bella ciao.
Yeah, just one word in Italian.
Bella ciao.
So Bella ciao is ciao, beautiful. But
yes, is Italian. Si umesema nakuuliza.
Yeah, uniulize one word in English.
Mimi ndo nakuuliza. 2Mbili kwa Italiano ni
Shiva. Oh my God.
Shima ni mbwa.
No, Shiva. Mbwa ni kami. I'll take it out.
Hiyo huko kwa class wakisema.
Nilikuwa. Oh my God. Shima. Yeah, Shima.